Morning, everybody. It is the 23rd of October. It's Friday, and I think it's about 11 o'clock already. Time is running. It's almost the end of the year, and it's time for the festive season. So, we're having a following up on Who's Your Daddy. It is my third week on going on with this. Guys, it's to me, it's something very important because we need to get to a place where we share with others the way God really touched and completely transformed our lives. We get to a place where we just don't want to be down and dirty and share actually what we've really been through. So, last week I shared with you guys about control, where I struggle to literally, I walk into things, I bump into things, I physically burn myself, and it's always just oops, oops. I mean, one of the other things that's also a big oops is I get lost. But it's everything where the enemy just try to rob us of actually who we are and what we're moving towards. Um, this week, I actually yesterday made a video of something completely in a different context, but I think maybe this one would hit more home. I grew up in a family of four kids. I was the youngest, and I wasn't planned or anything, so I was like a glipsie, as they would say. But it was a blessing to be born into our family, and I was the joyful, very excited dancer, and I loved to do arts, craft, and that was just me. Um, where my family, if I look at my brothers and sisters, I felt more, I'm not the intelligent one, if I can put it that way. Even in school, I struggled to, not struggled, I was so busy I couldn't keep up with what's happening at school. High school, I was more well in sports and extra curriculum, you know. I was good in being a leader and to take hold and help, and I just had different talents. But I was always put off when I had to sit in an exam and do things. I just couldn't do it. I told my mom and my dad, I'm sorry, one day when I have to leave school, and I also didn't want to leave school. I went to Outeniqua High School. Hey, Outeniqua, it's one of the best schools in South Africa, really. Um, I said I am going to find a job at a place where I can literally learn to be a manager or an administrative manager or whatever. But I am not going to go study because I do not believe in myself. I went home always with a report with C's and D's and E's and F's. I'm sorry. I had friends that walked home with the A's and the B's and the C's and the D's. What do I want to say to you guys today? I finished school. I remember that I went to a modeling show. Somebody motivated me to do a modeling show and whatever, and I did it. And you know what? I came in, got a place as Miss Personality. Eden FM chose me, the radio station, and apart from that, they gave me the opportunity to do the E Zone. And the E Zone, guys, is where I speak to the young people. I had the opportunity, with nothing behind my name, to have my own program, which was phenomenal. So, what happened after that was I didn't study. I ended up working for the community. I worked with the police. I worked with traumatized victims. And I was being trained everywhere I literally went. I was trained to be a secretary there at Eden FM. I did it for 2 years. And while I was still struggling, trying to find work, my mom literally put in my CV everywhere. Guys, I got a job at Petro SA. It's a petrochemical company, worldwide known. And apart from that, I flew to work every day or weekly, or actually 2 weekly. My salary was above my brothers and sisters and my mom. what I want to say to you, my daddy looked after me. My daddy made a way where there seemed to be no way. My daddy gave me the opportunity to be surrounded by men and women which have such high qualifications, where I had just a matric certificate. I didn't pass with honors. I didn't go to varsities and colleges. I have absolutely none of that behind my name. But God lifted me up, irrespective of my report, irrespective of what my background is. So I want to say to you guys today, God lifted me up to be something out of nothing. My daddy made a way for me to actually being taken to school, to work with a chopper. Just imagine flying to work. God blessed me phenomenally. I was trained as an administrative planner. I was a planner, assistant planner offshore, and then onshore, admin coordinator. God did the incredible. So let me end off and say, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Let's enter his gates with thanksgiving in our heart, and let's enter it with praise and worship. Let's share with each other today the stories. God wants to know. Your daddy wants to know. And please, your family and friends wants to know what you're going through. Subscribe, like, and share. I'm Mugelene Hendricks, and I love you all.